evening, everybody. This is Dr. Hack, and we're going to play a game today to warm up before we get going on our lesson. And I was really hoping we'd get white and they'd play a French defense, but then we got black and it was a Caro con. You know, you do whatever you can. And this one's gotten really popular, at my level, where they just try to push this F pawn really, really fast. And I don't know that I've found a great solution for it yet. I haven't really stopped to look. So after this game, I think we're going to stop and look, and we're going to find out what the best method of taking this on is. Because I need a better method. Yeah, so this guy can move. Now we're threatening here. But now he can't play F5. So now I'm confused about his method. So maybe this guy didn't do it as well as everybody should. Maybe there are better ways. Because this is the bad piece, and he's left the bad knight on the board and traded off the good one. And then he gave me a pawn. Yeah, I feel like he's not playing very well. Okay, we'll still stop, and we'll see if we can't get a reasonable look at this opening. Maybe he plays there. That'd be something. He's definitely playing all like the spicy moves, so that's good. This is the thing he's gonna handle. Yeah, don't ask. I don't know what he's gonna do. I really don't. That didn't do it, guy. Same problem. Just develop the bishop to here and defend it now. Oh, he's not going to let me. What a champ. Do I let him have it? That would be fun. I'm going to say no. He should play b4, right? No. He's still going to play b4. Let's just go straight back. I feel like I don't see a reason to be on this side of the board, but I do see a reason to be on this side of the board. Okay. Okay. Well. I guess we let the pawn go, but I really don't want to. I'm going to defend it for a second, but I'll probably let that go in a minute. I don't sense that I need to keep that at all. Okay. He's definitely trying to do something about my bishop. We shall tell him not to. We shall tell him to cease and desist, sir. Okay, now we're in here. He's going to have to play that before his rook develops, I think. Or he might plan to do that. And my queen's getting in, though, and he didn't keep the file. Ah, that's risque. Riskmo. Eskimo. That's Ali for you. That's Ali for you. That is obnoxious, but fine. All right, let's let him have the pawn now. He didn't want the pawn. still defends everything, right? And it pins. And it attacks. There's no better place for the queen. I can't believe he did that. And I can't believe I'm losing to this guy. No, I'm not. I'm not. It's fine. I can't believe I'm losing to a rogue. Now over here, check, right? Because that's what people do. Now over here, check, because that's what people do. He didn't look, right? He didn't look. He just said, oh, look, a check. All right, so now we got to go checkmate him. Let's go get him. Oh, he gave it to me. Okay. I was going to say, if he moves the other way... Oh, he could move the other way. Oh, that was really good. Nice work. Nice work, DrHack. Nice work. Let's take a quick peek at it, because we need to understand this opening better, because it's new and I haven't really gotten into it yet. So now you guys get into it with me, right? This is our time. Okay, so we're playing it this way as per the videos that we made a while back. And bishop g6 seems right, and then f4 is way down here. And it looks like, you know, black's getting a big bump in the score, not white, which is a white thing to... I don't know why they're doing that. Okay, well, it's new. Well, look at the amateurs crushing it. Okay, and then let's put this back up to my range too. Let's take away some of these lower ones. F4 is happening a lot more, and white's getting a pretty decent, you know, similar but decent result. So, okay, this is something we need to address. And E6 seems to be the master's choice, which is also going to be my choice, I'm sure. Wow, Karpov lost in 2009. Karpov is a positional genius, and so what I gather from this loss right here, just from looking at it without knowing anything else about it, is that it was a tactical skirmish, and Mamedyarov, being very much younger at the time, probably just out-tacticked him. Let's see this. So he weakened a few things extra by playing h4, but I think he had to play... See, okay, no, that's true. If I go back, I think h5 is the wrong move there. I think it has to be h6. And I can't believe I'm criticizing Karpov on a positional idea. And the reason why I say that is because the computer's line, you can't really hold on to that pawn. And so he's either planned never to hold on to that pawn, or yeah, it's going to be a very tactical wrong, you know, where you're getting pressured and you have to do something about it. So I think h6 is the much simpler move to play, the human move to play. And I think that's the one you should choose. They're both about equal, right, between the two. So don't choose a computer line there. That's not good. But he did. And, oh, sorry, the way that I came to that conclusion is a while back I studied this, and I decided that if the knight was ever on g3, the move h5 was tactically rough. It would be very difficult to calculate. And even so much so that I would never be able to do it, you know, with enough time, with 5 or 10 minutes on the clock, or with 2 hours on the clock and 5 or 10 minutes for the move, I still couldn't do it, I think. And so what I decided was that positionally, tactically, maybe that's the correct move, but positionally, you can't play it. You have to play h6 when the knight's here. And so just some work that I did a while back, and that's why. Okay, so this is now a weakness that he will probably be defending for a very long time. And I'm guessing this is why Mamedyarov did it. But now that I look at this, he is actually just looking at checkmate. He's not even looking at the weak pawn. Maybe that'll be his trump card later. Okay, and he's just doing everything he can to slow down the pawn to f5 move. And he managed it too. So he got a better position. And this is a reasonable, I mean, he's crushing what I just did, right? I didn't get this far in this good a shape. And he stopped f5 permanent like. How did he lose this? He is absolutely crushing this. That's how he's losing it. He gave up the one piece that had firm control without getting the piece that had firm control. Okay, well. He had some idea in mind, I'm sure. And, you know, he probably thought this knight is going to be very strong in these squares. That's probably what he thought. And he probably thought that the knight here even was making problems for his f7 square. And the sacrifices there, right, with this were going to be quite tricky. I can see why you would make that decision, sure. But this is, again, this is the youth versus the calculator on this side playing against the positional champ on the other side. And I would say that, you know, either one of these moves handles the problem as well and leaves the tension on the board and doesn't give up the importance of this thing. So we kind of see what's going on there a little bit. We have hindsight on our side too, guys. You know, he didn't have hindsight. So you can criticize, but you can never criticize at the same time. Okay, yeah, see what's going on there. He's just turtling up now that he's ahead in material. That's what you do. Whoa. He felt that he had to stop, and bishop takes. Oh, no, he felt that he had to stop rook takes. Did he have to stop it really? I think the obvious answer is no. But again, calculations, right? This is going to be a very tricky calculation in pressure when you're playing against a very strong player, right? So you play a move. Let's say let's take on this, not the computer's first move. Let's just play a pawn move, and let's do this sack. The problem is that he's not quite getting checkmated. It's just very, very close. Yeah. And this is probably the best he can do, huh? And he's just down a rook now. Wow, he's down a rook, but it's not easy to figure out still, even now, right? Because even now he's getting pinned and he's losing the exchange back. All he's got to do is, you know, keep everything together for another move. But if you got to this position in your calculations and you said, surely White's got something, I don't think you'd be wrong to say that. So, yeah, we can't say anything bad against him for this rook to h6 move, but it's still, the calculation wasn't there. Wow, and it works, and he didn't play it. Right? Right? That's not a hard calculation. This must be time pressure by this point. They're both in trouble with time. It's been a complicated game. It doesn't surprise me. All right, anyway, back to mine. So how are we going to handle this f5 move? Remember, he did it by getting, you know, his opponent tried to do the a5 move, and he just played this and then put the knight up here. And that was fine. So maybe my answer is that I want the knight to go to h6. And that actually makes a lot of sense. Does knight h6, is that a thing? It is. All right, I got my answer. When we see this kind of opening, we need to work in the move knight to h6 somehow. If the knight's sitting here, they can't kick it out, right? And so we'll have time to put it to this square. so long as there's not tactical problems with this. There's not. Because he can play here and here, and we're fine again. Yeah. So we need to work in the move knight to h6. So if he plays this move, then we can't play knight to h6, and this is why Karpov played pawn to h5. Even though I believe this is going to be very hard to handle. And this would be the hard work that we'd have to do to survive this. Wow, is this a positional sack? Oh, this might be something special. Hold on. We take it, his queen comes in, and now knight to f5. Oh. Can you believe it? Can you believe what your eyes are seeing? His queen is on h8. We have a knight deep in territory. We're just going to go crush him before his queen gets out of there. I can't believe it. This is incredible. I'm so doing this. I am so doing this. The very next time this comes up. So we give up the pawn because he's the hippo. We know he's the hippo. And now we're attacking this a bunch of times. And this. So he has to deal with that. And now the knight is trapped. Oh my gosh. There's a fork right here. All right, well, h5 from Mr. Karpov. He's a master. He's the man. The positional genius that he is. Wow. I feel that I understand this, and I feel that I know how I can do it in the future. I hope this helps you guys. You take care now. Bye.